Hello and welcome. For those of you who are new, I'm Tiekka and this is Everyday Ballet, where we specialize in adult-centered, authentic, accessible ballet training. No matter your age or your body type or whether or not you know anything about ballet, I'm here to show you how to bring some ballet grace and power into your life. In this video, I'm going to be explaining the difference between barre and ballet. Now, inevitably it happens when people come into my New York City studio for the first time and I ask them, have you done ballet before? About 50 to 75% of the time, they'll say, oh yes, I've done ballet. I do lots of barre classes. And it's understandable that there's confusion between these two because after all, you have the barre and some of the moves look very similar. But barre and ballet are actually very, very different. And so I'm going to explain those differences as well as what to look for and which one to do based upon what you're looking for yourself. So I really hope you'll find this information helpful. Remember, if you do, please like, subscribe, share, and if you're looking to learn authentic ballet, the real deal, then definitely check out my ballerina body programs at everydayballet.com. I'm so delighted you're here. Let's ballet. So the first big difference between ballet and barre is that ballet is a unified training system. It is one technique. Barre is a collection of different methods around a similar idea. What this means is that wherever you go in the world, if you take a ballet class, you are going to see the same steps with the same names in roughly the same order. And that's because ballet is a training system. It's been around for 500 years and it was developed as a way to bring physical grace to the body, because back then it was believed that physical grace was a reflection of God's grace. So the noble classes, the royal courts in Europe developed ballet as a way to bring physical grace to the human body. Barre was born out of the idea of getting a more dancer-like physique without actually learning ballet, but doing a system of exercises that activates some of those similar muscles. There are many different studios and many different styles and methods of barre classes. You may have heard of things like Pure Barre or Physique 57 or Barre 3. So depending on which studio you're going to or which teacher you're taking from, you may get a vastly different emphasis, focus, set of exercises, and they don't all share the same names. The next big difference between ballet and barre can kind of be summed up as a movement philosophy. So with ballet, the movement philosophy is grace and elegance. That is the hallmark of the ballet dancer, and that is the purpose, what the technique is designed to do. With barre, the movement philosophy is more like fitness and toning or feel the burn, right? It is a very exercise results-driven practice whose goal is to make your body look more like a dancer. And so this has a profound impact on how we actually use the body differently in ballet versus barre classes. So the third main difference between ballet and barre has to do with how the muscles are used. So in a ballet class, the main muscular action is extension. What this means is that we are reaching away from the body. And as we do this, we are hugging in at the core, we are developing stability and core control. Now for barre classes, the main muscular action is contraction. In a barre class, you will see a lot of small pulsing movements that really target or focus on a specific muscle or group of muscles. And the idea is to fatigue those muscles so that you get the sculpting benefits. And then after that, while that muscle's warm, you may stretch it out. So the difference is that in ballet, you're going to have larger movements, more full range movements, fewer reps, and you are going to be working with extending through the body. Whereas in barre classes, you're going to be doing higher reps with shorter, more focused muscle action. Along with these vastly different movement profiles is the way we use the barre itself. Now in ballet, we just have a light hand, a light touch on the barre. The barre is really just there to provide just a little bit of extra stability as we work the limbs and we work the body through movements. And the bar is only for part of our ballet training, the first part as we're warming up the body. So it's a very light assist. Now in a bar class, the bar is actually used as a prop, as a tool of resistance. So in a bar class, you'll find pushing and pulling and hanging and using that bar in a very, very physical way that we don't do in ballet. Along with that, you're going to find things like weights and blocks and balls and straps in a bar class. We don't use any of that in ballet. Another big difference between ballet and bar classes is the level of experience of the teacher. Now, in order to teach ballet, it takes a good 10 years or more of ballet experience to have that depth of knowledge. Ballet is a very, very deep physical practice, and so when you are taking a ballet class, chances are you are taking with somebody who has at least a decade or more of experience with material. I myself have 35 years of ballet teaching experience and almost 50 with ballet itself. So that's the kind of thing you're looking at when you're taking a ballet class as an instructor with an incredible amount of experience. Now, for bar classes, you're going to get a very wide range of experience of your instructor. You know, there are programs out there that will teach people how to be bar instructors. And so that could last for a few months or a year, and that may be the level of experience. You also, however, have people who are ballet dancers who crossed over and they're teaching bar classes. So they may bring a whole different depth to it. So it really, really just depends. But a bar instructor does not necessarily know anything about ballet. And so it's really important to note that, because unless you are being taught those principles along with the vocabulary of ballet and the methodology of training of ballet, then you are not doing ballet. And finally, the most important difference between ballet and bar is that ballet includes a sense of self-expression. Ballet is an art form, and bar is an exercise form. Ballet, the technique is all built around developing that graceful body, but for what purpose? Well, the purpose of that is to be able to dance, is to be able to move, is to be able to express with your body the way you feel. And so ballet will really help you connect with your emotional body and with the sense of beauty you feel inside. Now, with a bar class, you are going to feel the burn, you are going to get that physical conditioning, and that is really what bar is about. So now we get to the big question, which one should I do? Well, the answer is that just depends on what your goals are for yourself and what you're looking for. Now, of course, there's nothing that says that you can't do both. Choosing ballet because it helps you connect with your sense of feeling inside or your sense of beauty is a great way to go. Doing bar because you want sort of an instant kind of results, you want that gratification of feeling like you've exercised, that could be a good way to go. Now, ballet will get you there with the physical exercise, but it is going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more subtle, but enduring nonetheless. I hope that helped to answer some questions about the differences between ballet and bar for you. If you're looking to try ballet or you want to have a ballet practice you can learn, you can do at home, definitely check out my ballerina body programs at everydayballet.com. They really are a thorough, structured, compassionate, and fun approach to ballet technique that is designed especially for the adult learner. So I hope you'll join me there. In the meantime, thank you so much for sharing ballet with me today, and until next time, happy dancing.